He's Mr. Pink.
Wait.
All right. Let's
How do you?
Yeah,
let's.
I'm rolling initiative on Destil's friend.
Let's play D. Let's play D&D. Let's not gripe about the politics of restaurants.
Lucky number. Oh yeah.
Hey.
11 brick
5
rolls.
dice.
Brick rolls like 20,000 dice, and you just hear them all.
Where is Raazu's initiative?
Nice, getting those
There it is.
low rolls out early. Not my fault. I'm not a cipher. Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get the blue Nixie back up here.
Why can't I find? Oh,
So I got to go to immigrant.com.
I see the problem.
I will say this, as I'm going to Immigrant and loading this up, that I've been running D&D for Nodal for 3 years, and he's never tipped me once. Not once.
You never deserved it.
I told you about that thread on the N-World.
Also, Destil, you sound like you're in a tunnel.
Oh, I know. Sorry, I was eating. I moved my microphone out of the way.
Yeah,
Everything's
but-
better now.
Did you read the message on my tip?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Okay. This is enough guys, right?
Yeah.
Probable.
Is that enough
No.
guys?
I don't know. I
think
feel
you-
like we could use a couple more. Maybe
Yeah.
some more colors. I'm thinking purple for Dragon Turtle.
Is purple always going to be Dragon Turtle? Are we just going to decide that now? We could be helpful and organize the colors for you.
Nope, I don't need that. I mean, you're probably going to do it anyway, whether I need it or not, but...
Mm-hmm. You know me so well.
Okay. And after a few minutes transpire, there is indeed a call from both ships. As Windy, on the Deceit, you're fine, but if you land on the deck of the Blue Nixie, you will be blind. There's no wind. It's totally becalmed over there. Magically so. As the ship comes, the Blue Nixie comes to a stop, and it's close enough now when you hear the calls go out aboard the Deceit. It's close enough now that the rest of you can see the ship, except for Windy, from the deck with your eyes. And after another couple minutes, it'll be within range of the big harpoon. And...
Oh, I am going to lose my disguise back to the seat.
And you have manacled this medallion to your belt for some reason.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's still covered with that cloth.
It's like that one Aquid comic. That's the reason.
There's been a lot of Aquid comics. There was like 3,000 of them.
A jillion.
All right. So Birdie, you're standing on the firing line of the Deceit with some of your other crewmen, and the call goes out from Noakes to start loosing volleys of arrows.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's your turn.
I mean, like, can I see anybody on the deck of the ship?
You can see the actual ship in the distance. It's by its lights.
Oh, so I actually can't see anybody on the deck.
No, right now you're just sending volleys over.
Okay, well, I'll just start shooting volleys of arrows with them.
Okay? And there's a few dull thunks behind you and in front of you as arrow shafts from the Nixie start hitting the deck of the ship and the side of the ship. And yellow is... Red, where are you at? On board of the Deceit?
On the seat, I would probably be... I mean, where are the archers? Are they all gathered in one area, or are they scattered?
On the Deceit?
Yeah.
They're lined up in 2 rows. They've pulled up along... Right now you're sailing towards the vessel, but in such a way so you can flank it, so they can broadside.
I will be with the archers, but the closest point in that line to the boarding party.
Okay.
So I can drop my bow and run over there.
Okay, it's not your turn yet, but make the strength saving throw.
This is against magic or a spell?
It's against extreme magic.
That would be a 13.
13.
Raazu, how far are you from me?
Raazu is on the opposite end of the ship, up by the ballista that's about to fire their big chains.
Right. Right.
Yep.
Probably not this turn, but probably next turn. You feel a sudden lurch, Red, down at your crotchular area. Like a very heavy weight just tugged from your belt. And you realize the medallion has come free and is just hanging there from the manacle.
Mm-hmm.
And the weight you felt drop was much, much, much heavier than the medallion. And now it's your turn.
So I have this thing on my belt that weighs like how much? Like 50 pounds? 100 pounds?
It's not any heavier than it was a moment ago. You just felt a strong weight pull, tug on it for a moment. And it was a lot...
Oh!
It felt
I get it. Okay.
It felt a lot heavier than if it had just come loose and started to swing. But it's not actually pulling at you anymore.
Is it still covered?
I mean, if you secured cloth around it, yes, it's still covered.
All right. I'll just tuck it back into my belt and then I'll take a shot with my bow.
Okay, you just join the volleys?
Yeah. Do I roll anything or?
No. I mean, you're not going to hit anything
Okay.
from this distance anyway. Okay, that's going to bring us to Adrex. You are on the deck up towards where Raazu is, preparing for the boarding.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to fire this harpoon, and then they're going to need some strong hands to winch this chain up as they sail up towards this ship, and that's where you're going to board from.
Yeah, all right. I can assist with that.
Hey, are you doing anything else special on your turn, or are you just waiting for it all to happen?
I'm just waiting for it to happen, I guess.
Okay, Raazu, next round you're going to be in range to fire this ballista.
Okay, Raazu is going to cast True Strike, and Adrex would see this. You know that math lady meme?
Yeah.
That's kind of what Raazu is doing right now. She sniffs the air, feels like minute changes in the wind, and tells the ballista crew, so many eighth turns of the angle, so many eighth turns of the elevation, just trying to line up that perfect shot.
Adrex is supplying a confused look.
Okay. And Windy, what are you doing?
I think I'm going to be with the archers for the moment.
Okay, so you're firing arrows over?
Yeah.
At this point, you start hearing a loud banging sound on the deceit. I mean, there's a lot of sound, there's a lot of activity, but this banging in particular, and spinning around, looking at the top of the ladders that go down below deck, you see Ruthnail, the fucking hammer, with her brand new shield, and she's banging her silver warhammer against it. For the first time since you've been aboard this ship, I mean, she looks clean. You see her hair is braided tightly down the sides of her head. She's wearing much heavier armor than you would expect from a mariner. She's not decked out in plate, but you can tell that she's got like a layer of hard boiled leather with chain draped over it.
Nice.
And she's wearing what looks like heraldry on the front of it that just looks like a dead and partially mutilated dark elf. Just the stylized body of it with its kind of torso open and its limbs being torn apart. She bangs her hammer against his shield for a moment.
Be careful. Don't grapple your own weapon. That would suck.
Suddenly, the band's grab the hammer, and she's really confused.
There's Nail, the fucking shield.
So is that because she actually breaks her vow of silence? Say, fucking shield.
Birdie, you're just continuing to fire the volleys over?
Yeah, until I can actually pick targets.
Okay.
Did Wendy get an action?
Mm-hmm. My
Wendy's
action
firing
was
arrows.
to do pointless fires.
Red, make another strength saving throw.
Okay. 14.
14. Same thing happens. The medallion falls out from where you've tucked it in. Like it just lurches forward. Like, did you tuck it like back into your pants?
And I took the chain and just looped it back into my belt again.
Okay. Yeah, same thing happens. It flops out, and it does so with such force that it feels 10 times heavier for a moment. And you lurch forward, but you catch yourself before you fall over to the ground. And now it's your
I'm
action.
going over to where Raazu is on my turn. Sorry.
You'd have to dash to get up to her, but you can make it up there.
Cunning action dash.
Okay.
Raazu, give me the key to these things.
Do it on my turn.
Well, you're supposed to be firing a ballista on your turn. Adrex.
Gonna hold an action until the thing fires, and then use my strength to help haul it in.
Okay. And Raazu.
Here we go. Gonna take the shot.
Take the shot.
Take the shot, Piglet.
Yeah. So, at advantage, I have no idea what I'm going to add to this. So it's a 17 on die.
You loose this harpoon, and for a moment everything is quiet, and it's like time stands still for a moment. And you hear the crash of the harpoon in the distance. And that crash is answered by Ruthnail standing on deck, and she lets out this war cry. And then the cry is taken up by the rest of the fighters aboard the Deceit.
Raazu nods self-satisfied.
Okay?
Nod to Adrex.
Adrex, make strength athletics. Make this add advantage because you're not the only man on this winch. In fact, you've got Noakes up here as well, working with you.
Hope Noakes rolls well.
Well, he
That is
does-
a 22.
Okay? And this is extremely hard.
Sure.
But you've got the wind at your back. It's dying swiftly because you're entering the range of where this calm is. But you're approaching on this ship. And by your turn, the start of your turn next round, you'll be close enough to this ship. If you can leap 30 feet, you'll be able to leap across.
My movement is 30 feet. So,
You can do a standing leap up to your strength score, I think. And jumping further than that would require an athletics check. Wendy, what's up?
okay.
Let me start.
Are we close enough that I can actually see anybody?
You're blind.
We're close enough that I'm blind now?
Yes, because you are swiftly moving in on them.
Mhm.
The men
That's
below
fine.
decks are rowing, and I am going to start peppering my buccaneers on the vessel here. Yeah, you hear the cry go up from your ship, and you're starting to hear men from the other ship as well.
All right. How,
5? Yes, 5. How what?
I think I'm going to just take one last blind fire and then pull out my longsword. Get ready.
Okay. Pull out your longsword and get ready. That's going to bring us back to Birdie. Birdie, you are in range, so you're going to be able to see... Oh, I'm sorry, I missed a couple guys. You can now see these guys that I put above the decks. So these blue men here, these look like the standard sailors. These ones here along the front of the ship are launching arrows your direction. And the red ones in the back look like officers. There's 2 officers on the deck and 1 standing by the wheel of the ship. The harpoon has impacted the ship right about here. So on Adrex's turn this round, you can leap 30 feet from your ship to essentially this square here.
Okay, well, shoot the officers.
Shoot the officer, eh? Okay.
That is a 15.
15. You launch an arrow, and you don't see the officer go down. And are you moving or staying put?
I mean, I'm going to stay put for now.
Okay, Red,
See what
make
I'm
a
gonna
strength saving throw.
Is this happening on my turn?
No.
Okay. Uh, 19.
19.
We picked the right guy for this.
Red,
Mm-hmm.
your position on the deceit might be important.
I just ran up to be next to Raazu.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so that's more than a 19. That's 23 now.
Oh, okay.
Where's your guys' tokens are all over the place here. I'm going to move all you guys over here for now.
Okay. Let's see, I was next to Adrex, and
And you feel that tug again
Uh-huh.
that drags you forward. And again, you manage to keep your feet, but it's very unsettling. And what's your action? It's your turn.
I am going to fish the key out of Raazu's pack, assuming she tells me where it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Undo the manticle on the medallion, move it into my backpack, and redo the manticle so it's on one of the straps of my pack. So it's not just pulling my pants down.
So you've got the manacle latching the chain of the medallion to the strap
Yep.
of your pack, and then you've got the actual medallion inside your pack. Is that correct?
Inside the pack, so
what
it's a
else
little
is
bit less
stored inside your
inconvenient.
pack?
All my stuff.
All your
That's where I
stuff.
keep all my stuff. Not all my stuff. Everything on my character sheet except for the horn, which is on my belt. Obviously, my armor and daggers.
All 37 of them.
And I would say that my kits are on my belt, and then obviously 2 daggers hidden in my boots because that's come up before. But yeah, everything except the kits is in my backpack and the horn.
Okay. A couple more arrows thunk all across the deck. Everybody standing on the deck, make me a dexterity saving throw at advantage.
Thanks, Raazu.
This is not
Yep.
magical, by the way.
Oh yeah, I'm next to
Adrex,
Raazu.
yeah,
Yay.
Adrex and Raazu, or Adrex and Red get plus
Plus
4 to
four?
this now.
23.
Okay.
24.
Just looking for a 10.
Yeah,
24. And I didn't need
Handily.
Raazu's help.
Pass.
They're all my own.
Okay. So yeah, several more arrows hit the deck. That's going to bring us to Adrex. 30-foot running leap would get you between the boats, or you could wait until your turn next round for the actual impact.
So here's the funny thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My strength score is a 20.
Mm-hmm.
My athletics is an 8. So I naturally have 28. If I roll a 1, I'm in the drink. So I'm going to wait a turn.
Some of the men aboard the ship are not. You see some of the more athletic ones starting to leap across. You also see several men up in the firing line have been joined by the bugbears, by the orcs, several other people throwing ropes with grapples across.
Oh, that's handy.
So what are you doing on your turn, Adrex? Just continuing to winch?
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody go ahead and make that dexterity saving throw again. This time, do
I
not
can't-
make it at advantage.
I can't fail this if I'm next to Raazu. Is that important?
Raazu, I think, fails.
I got a 30.
A 30.
No, I got a 20.
16.
Raazu, you got what?
Dexterity save throw. Yeah, I failed.
What'd you get?
DC 10, right?
Yeah, DC 10.
I got an 8.
Raazu, 4 points of piercing damage as one of the stray arrows from the Nixie finds its mark.
Sure.
I failed as well.
Oh, Windy, you also take 4 points of piercing damage then.
No, I don't.
No. Why not?
Because I'm a
Oh,
Because what?
monk.
That's for to hit rolls. This was a saving throw.
Oh, Brick Road, don't even. I'll fight you.
No, you won't. You're going to take 4 damage, though, because you failed the saving throw. This wasn't a ranged weapon attack. This was a saving throw.
I didn't realize they were shooting it out of.
You want to fight me?
Magic.
I'll win. I'm the DM. Let's go.
Ah,
Guess what? Rocks fall. You all die. You're on a mountain now. Fuck it. This isn't a pirate ship anymore. I can do that. I'm the DM.
There's 17 dragon turtles. What are you gonna do?
Only 17? Why not 18? Let's go.
I'll throw them back.
Throw the dragon turtles back. I love it.
Raazu, you're up.
Okay. So Raazu. So you said strength score is a standing leap, right?
Your strength score is the number of feet you can jump with a standing leap. To leap
Mhm.
further than that, you need an athletics check.
Okay. Raazu is going to take a javelin and throw it at one of the men. Unfortunately, the range is not too great on a javelin. Hold on one second. My character sheet was not.
It's inside of
Correct.
like 30 feet, though, isn't it?
Let's see.
This is the information you should have on your character sheet, though.
Yeah, it is. It's just my javelin. I turned off my javelins when they took our weapons away, and I forgot to turn that back on. Yeah, it's 30 feet.
Okay.
Is the increment.
That's the first increment.
Yeah.
So you are making the roll at disadvantage because they're a little further away than that.
Okay. Sure.
Unless you're going to throw it at this guy right here.
Yeah.
I'll
that
give
guy
you
right
that
at
guy.
the front.
But he's not an officer. He's just a little pissant nothing guy.
Yeah. So I will go ahead and re-roll this. That is a 15 to hit.
15 will hit.
All right, then. Pleased to be enjoying 8 damage.
8 damage. And you hear his grunt cry out as you put a javelin in him.
Did he go down?
Nope, he's still standing.
All right, then he gets another one.
Oh.
That's only an 11, though.
11 does not hit. Javelin clatters against the side of the boat. Yeah, I'll give you even odds. Roll a die, call even or odds.
All right, odds. It's in the drink.
Clatters against the side of the boat, falls into the water.
Sure.
But remember, you've got that water breathing like wand, so you can go get it later.
No, don't worry, Brick. Javelins float.
Not this one. It's made of solid iron.
It's made of
Nice.
dragon turtle.
All right, that's the
moving
end
or
of
staying
Raazu's
put?
turn. That's the end of Raazu's turn.
That's the end. That's going to bring us to Windy.
All right. I am. So which one did you hit?
This one right here. Right there next to where the harpoon landed.
I'm just going to flap my way over there
Fly over.
Yep.
Okay.
and start taking him on myself.
You attacking him blind?
I'm making that choice as I roll these die.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm going to attack him blind.
Okay. I'm sure he'll appreciate that.
Whee! It's a 12.
I noticed Dice Jail doesn't have any bars on it this week.
Yeah.
There's been a breakout. That's a 19
Will hit.
The dice gel has had some budget cuts.
and a 15.
15 will hit.
Who was that guy in your stream highlight that punched his way out of prison?
I've been
In
watching
the
a lot of
Prison
Prison
Simulator?
Architect lately. That's a fun
Yeah.
game.
That's 22 damage slashing.
22. And you get your... What are you attacking with?
My longsword.
Your longsword?
Yeah, had to grab one from stores.
Like your actual longsword?
Well, I mean, unless the stores are gonna fight me over this one.
Or you can
Oh
purchase
no, I don't
one
have
from
my
the ship.
actual longsword. The pirate took it.
Okay, well, that's what I meant. Did you have another one besides that? Because otherwise you have to purchase it from the ship stores.
Yeah. No, I got one from the stores.
Okay, then yeah, that's fine. And yeah, your second hit, you cut through him and he falls to the ground dead. And are you moving or staying
And-
put?
I'm going to. I'm trying to decide. I think I'm just going to key point to dodge here.
Okay. Now, I've decided to abstract this a little bit rather than drive myself crazy, actually rolling 20 combatants on either side of this fight.
Yeah.
There are more people on deck than what you see, but you can just assume that they are engaged in combat with other members of the Deceit who are starting to board the ship. It is absolute chaos in every direction. These guys put down here, these are just the ones that, just for mechanical terms, are combatants for D&D purposes.
Mhm.
Sure.
Because I started out designing this encounter like, oh, I have all these great NPCs and they're all going to be really fun in this fight. Then I'm like, but then the players will just sit there 30 minutes a turn not doing anything.
This doesn't help me any, but can we assume for purposes of sneak attack then that there are crewmen near most of these people?
No, you can assume for sneak attack that only your party counts as allies.
Alright.
Huh. Okay.
Damn. Okay. So does that also apply for my Hobgoblin trait? Saving face trait?
Yes, correct. And there's a quick shudder on the deck as
That's a
the
bummer.
Nixie and the Deceit impact. And now getting across is... You still have to leap across, but it's trivial. Unless your strength score is under, like, 10, which I don't think anybody's is. Birdie, you're up.
I'm going to take another shot at this guy.
Okay. Go ahead and place yourself kind of in between these two decks, wherever you're standing along the Deceit. If you're still on the Deceit. Yeah, you guys are all up front. Where are you kind of along the edge of the ship here, Birdie?
I mean, like, I would have been near over on this side near
Can
the
I
elf.
stand next to Raazu? Okay, that's fine. Who are you shooting?
That guy.
All right, shoot him.
I mean, that's if a 15 didn't do it last time, that's not going to do it.
No, arrow goes wide. Moving or staying put?
I am going to jump across next to Wendy.
Okay. These are 5-foot squares, by the way. I think it says that, yeah, on the map.
Oh, I'm not an idiot. I stay at range.
You did say that. Well, no, he said I'm not stupid. Red, make a strength save again.
Yeah, but somebody's got to help the people who are stupid.
That's a 7.
A 7.
Oh wait, no, that's an advantage. Never mind. That's a 16.
You feel that lurch again. Once again, the medallion. Oh, actually, no, you put it in your pack.
Yeah.
Your pack bursts open. It comes apart at the seams. And you realize that standing right next to you now is... Did I have another black marker? Yeah, there it is. Still attached to your pack, kind of by a manacle, is now this ghostly transparent figure wearing this medallion around its neck. The medallion isn't glowing anything, so you've got it wrapped up in cloth. The figure itself has this ghostly blue illumination, and it looks absolutely livid. It looks 100% completely angry. We'll determine later how much of the stuff in your pack just got blown overboard. For now, in its hands, it's clutching this this great sword, and yeah, it's just gonna start attacking the hell out of you.
Ooh. Huh.
Great.
I am right next to Raazu. For what it's worth, I was actually there.
Yeah, you guys are all kind of lumped right in together there.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I didn't expect this, but I didn't expect anybody to actually abscond with that medallion. So this isn't where this guy was supposed to come to life, but
That's on you.
you're right. You're absolutely right. That's
It
totally
was
fine.
literally what the NPC asked me to do.
It's true.
All
That's
right.
not the way I remember it. but-
Red.
Yeah.
I have a 23.
That is a hit.
I have a 19.
Yeah, that's also a hit.
And I have a 13.
That is not a hit.
Okay.
First hit, I will activate Sentinel.
All right. So red, first longsword hit. This does count as magical damage in case that matters. 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
The second longsword hit is 5 points of slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And the third swipe, he makes so recklessly. without any regard to his own safety, that you can tell he's leaving himself wide open to attack. His goal is just to cut you to ribbons. And yeah, he's standing right behind you on the deck of the Deceit with your wearing this medallion with the shredded wreckage of your backpack just kind of dangling from it.
I will note that my bag has 1,000 ball bearings in it.
So the entire area now around the ballista
There's a lot
on
of
the deck
other
of the
stuff in there
Deceit.
that's relevant, but like aside from my poisons that are all on my belt, it's the ball bearings.
Yeah, every part of the area where you guys are on the Deceit is now difficult terrain, as ball bearings are scattering across the deck.
Oh
Red,
my god.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and remove half of the items from your pack.
Sure.
I'll let you pick which half, because
Do you want me to do that now, or I can do that?
it's not
Well,
it's not pressing right now,
Okay.
unless you need something from your pack for this combat. But
No.
So do I get?
yeah, go ahead and take
I
your
want to
set
take the
now.
option of something.
And I'm
Do
gonna
I get-
uncanny that first hit.
okay, and you can roll this attack at at advantage, Raazu.
Okay.
You can recover exactly 500 bull.
That's a crit.
That's a crit.
That is a crit.
Nice.
He made a bad decision. He made a bad choice today.
Okay. Are you
I'm
attacking
going
with
to-
your halberd?
Yes.
Okay.
Is this a shiny halberd?
This is a shiny halberd. This is going to get a stupid amount of damage. I'm only going to guess that he has that this is undead. So do I get the extra D8 for this?
I'll let you roll the d8. No.
Okay.
What knowledge are you using to base on the fact that this guy's undead? I don't
Mm,
see why you think that.
floaty transparent, you know.
He's not
hang on
floating.
one second.
He's a humanoid creature. He's
But transparent and
semi-transparent and glowing strangely blue.
that screams ghost to me. Hang on just
Ah.
one second.
Ghosts aren't real.
So 3d8 plus the extra d8 for because maybe undead, and then double that. That is 8d8 plus 2d10.
Okay. Give me the base halberd damage first.
Okay, base halberd damage. Wow! Look at those numbers, you guys. That is 16 slashing damage
Okay.
and 45 radiant damage.
Well, let me go ahead and open up calc.exe. So how much stank did you put on that?
I put a level 2 spell slot on that.
How much? 48?
48, and then multiplied because Paladin because of the crit.
Okay. And you slash through this thing with your halberd. And where your halberd meets this thing and it begins to glow with your paladin stank, the blue hue of this thing's glow gives way to this bright, bright white, which then fades back through red and then orange and then cools back into blue. And the thing winces in pain and it turns all of its attention against you.
I bet.
All right.
That's what you call drawing aggro.
So that happens usually before my turn.
That was
going off.
that was your
That was Sentinel.
That was
Right,
Sentinel.
but I've been making these saves, I believe, right before my turn. Is it my turn now?
It's your turn right now. Because
Yep.
it's
Ah.
oh, I'm sorry, it's not black, it's yellow. That's my bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That
Let
was my
me go
You
ahead.
confused the hell out of me.
And this is a non-magical rapier stab at this guy.
Okay.
That'll hit an armor class of 10.
And you stab at it, it's just like he's not there. It gives no resistance. Your sword
Just go
goes
ahead and
right through him.
drop my bow into the mess of ball bearings, dagger in my offhand. There we go. That's an 18 with a non-magical dagger.
18 will hit.
All right. For 16 damage.
Okay. And then are you moving or staying put?
I'm staying put. So I'm tethered to this guy with manticles.
You're not. The pack ripped off your back. Yeah,
He tore off the straps too. I
yes,
wasn't sure. if it was
your
back
pack
or what.
is sundered. It's not. There's nothing
Okay.
left of it. So you are not connected to him. You are in his threat range, but
Yep.
you're gonna stay here
we're
and see him
surrounded
through.
by ball bearings.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Windy,
Hmm?
you did not use your bonus action to counteract your blindness, correct?
No, I used Sentinel. Or I dodged.
You dodged, okay. So I'm not rolling at advantage. Okay.
I'm really happy about that crit.
Well, you know, I think this guy can get down there too. Not quite. But no, he can run just about there. These three looks to be officers aboard the deck. Windy, I have an 11.
No.
I have a 14.
Nah.
And I have an 18.
Nah.
Birdie,
Mm-hmm.
how you doing?
I'm fine.
I'm just going to go ahead and throw this one away. Don't need that.
Okay.
I have
Toss
an
that in the
18,
trash.
That hits.
and I have a 24.
I mean, just barely, but it hits.
He's armed with a rapier in one hand and a dagger in the other hand. So he stabs you with his rapier for 7 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and then with the dagger for 5 points of piercing damage.
I'm going to have the rapier stab with
Okay.
Uncanny Dodge.
This third one here is armed similarly, but he was not able to make it all the way to... Oh, you know what? No, yeah, he can. No, he can't. If he gets any closer, he can't attack you. So that's fine. It's going to bring us to Adrex.
Raazu, you think you got this ghost thing under control?
Maybe. Hard to
Good
tell.
enough for me. Poink. Hello, my name is Adrex, and I'm here to bring the party. I'm gonna stab that guy.
Boarding
He's just
party.
carrying a big wooden plank.
Alright. First attack
Board the party.
is a 23.
You're attacking the officer here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alright. Excellent. For... Oh, 13 damage.
Nice.
And please to make a strength saving throw.
19.
That makes it. Damn. But he still takes another 4 damage.
Okay.
Second attack.
Second
Do it.
attack's my favorite attack. That's the best one.
Is a 26.
Will hit.
Right? 26? Let me make sure. Yeah, 26. For another 12 damage.
Okay.
Offhand attack.
All right.
11 damage.
Parries that one with his rapier.
Alright.
Moving or staying put?
I'm good here.
Okay.
Brick, the other thing of note now that I've gone through my pack that it would have fallen to the ground in this disaster is 2 flasks of lamp oil.
Oh no.
Okay.
Just so you know.
The deck, in addition to be covered in ball bearings, it's also very, very slick and oily.
Yeah.
So much for trying to make the jump across.
Why don't you just fly over?
Yeah, okay.
I'm just
Get
saying
right on
Adrex is trying.
I know, but he's a master at perching, so
Raazu's not a master at perching.
That's how I'm going to convert Adrex to a religion.
Okay.
you're just a natural at
That's not really
perching.
threat range. All right, we're going to start with Adrex.
Sure.
I got 2 blue mins on you. I have a 20 to hit,
Yeah.
and then I have a natural 20. First crit of the night.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd agree.
First
I
crit
don't-
on my side of the table, which is the fun side. Adrex.
I don't know.
Yeah.
First rapier stab for 9 points of piercing damage,
Sure.
and the critical hit for 12 points of piercing damage.
Made a huge mistake.
Windy,
Yeah.
I have a 17.
Nope.
And Birdie, I have a 15
Let's see. Does that actually hit anymore? It does not hit.
and a 22.
That barely hits.
Barely hits
Yeah.
for 6
That's my
points
story.
of piercing damage.
Okay, I'm gonna have that.
The few deckhands aboard the ship with they're only armed
Oh,
with
wait, okay.
rapiers, who aren't engaged with any of the other crewmen of the Deceit, close in around you guys. It's going to bring us to Hasu.
Raazu. Hope Ghosty Ghost Face liked my
Ghosty McGhostface.
Ghost Face. Yeah. I hope he liked it. Do I still get advantage for him attacking recklessly?
Oh, I skipped his turn, didn't I?
Did you? Okay.
He comes before me?
Yes, he's yellow up here.
No, you
I
didn't
don't-
skip his turn. He
Yeah, I don't
burst
think you
out the
skipped his
pack
turn.
on his turn.
We're down at
Yeah.
10, right?
Yeah, he burst out of the pack and swung at
Yeah.
Red for that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
He burst out of the pack on 18 last round.
Well, he
This
was definitely-
is still that round. I haven't gone through
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Yeah, we just got
Uh,
through the blues and the reds on this round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Raazu went with Sentinel.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
right.
attacked
That's
on
what's
Sentinel.
what's confusing me.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
attacked as a reaction.
I've got this
so-
brain thing.
No, the
We all-
Sentinel will surprise me as well. Don't worry.
All right, so I do it, but I can roll it at advantage for this, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. That is a 21 to hit.
That'll hit. You
Let's
might
put
take
a
this guy
level-
down before he does his really nasty attack.
That's the plan.
That's the idea. Let's
Wasn't
see,
intentionally
so-
standing next to the paladin for that, but it worked out.
It worked. So that's 8 slashing damage and 4 radiant damage, or 5 radiant damage. I'm sorry.
8 slashing from your standard halberd.
Yes,
Okay.
and 5 radiant.
All right. And you can't be sure because it's like a weird undead aberration of hatred and malice, but you're pretty sure the thing is bloodied.
Let's do that again.
Do it again.
That's only a 14 to hit.
And that slash goes straight through his form, like it's not even there.
How many allies do I got next to me? 1.
That can see you, everybody. All your companions can see where you are.
Okay, then.
Yeah, there's wind on this side.
1, 2,
This is
3,
actually a
4.
pretty close approximation to where you're really standing.
I gotcha. Okay, how does a 16 hit?
Still doesn't hit.
Wait, let me make sure I mapped that right.
No,
14.
he
18.
definitely did.
18 will hit.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
I was
You want
like,
to
there's
just
definitely
keep going
not
up
+2.
higher until you like one
No,
or
I don't know how to math. I'm sorry. That is 5 slashing damage
Okay.
and 15 radiant damage.
All right. And then moving or staying put.
I'm staying put because I don't want to step anywhere right now with this
And this-
slick ass.
This thing is just recoiling from your blows. Adrex,
Yes.
you hear. I mean, there's sounds of clanging and yelling everywhere. You're pretty sure this whole mast just shuddered where the fucking hammer just broke some guy's head in half against the mast. But from behind you, from down the stairs below deck, you start hearing.
Okay.
Windy.
Who saw that one coming? Hands up. Can we agree, by the way, that Bloodied for Ghosts is spookied?
I need you to leave my Discord right now.
Plasma.
Which is the guy that Adrex has been kicking the shit out of? This red one.
He's
Yeah.
taking some damage, yeah.
Ectode? How about
I'm
Ectode?
going to.
Ectode.
I'm gonna get rid of my blindness
Okay.
and make a couple. Let's call it 1 punch and 1 longsword swing on that guy.
Okay.
One punch lady.
That's a 14 and a. Oh no, not 14. I have to add my plus to that. That's a 2 very high numbers.
Yeah,
21 and 20
both hit.
something. 4. Boop. That's... Well, let's do it 1 damage type at a time. That's 9 slashing,
Okay.
magical. And could you make it a con save?
Sure can. 2.
Then he is stunned
He's stunned. Very good. Until the
And I'm-
end of your next turn?
until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to change my attack to this guy right here.
Oh, that's convenient.
And so that's 9 damage to him. And could you make me a con save for that guy?
10.
So he is also stunned.
Okay. Just go ahead and put a little marker next to the guys that are stunned. Just like draw a little S or something. Moving or staying put as you're beset on all sides by hostiles.
I'm staying put. I'm good here.
Okay, Birdie.
Right. Hold on, I have a. Okay, so I'm going to reach into my pack and use the scroll of Earth Tremor,
Okay.
and that is each
It's
creature.
possible that Earth Tremor won't work here. Let me read the spell real quick.
Boat
It,
tremor.
it just says that the only modifier it makes is if the thing is loose earth, then it becomes difficult terrain. That's all it says.
It does say you cause a tremor in the ground. There's no ground here. You're on the deck of a ship.
Okay.
I'll let you use it, but the spell will only have half of its normal effect. And you would know this going in. Like, you're not standing on solid ground. You're standing on the deck of a ship on the ocean.
Well, can it still potentially knock them prone? That's the reason I'm fixing to
It
use
can, but I'll give all of them advantage on their saving throws.
Oh.
You've
Well,
got a stun guy right in front of you, buddy. Just stab him. Stab him with your little violence.
Okay, I'll stab him with my short sword.
You do have advantage on him because he's stunned.
Okay, so
He already has advantage on.
let's see.
I'm just not ready to go into a universe where the deck of the ship counts as ground. It's floor, for sure.
Bridge
I mean-
too far.
That's a 14.
14 against the officer there does not hit.
All right.
That was with advantage?
Yeah,
I thought
I
you were
rolled
better
a
than that.
I rolled a 5 and a 7. Then I'm gonna see. To cunning action. To disengage,
Okay.
and I'm going to go this way.
Fair.
And when you step over this way, as you're shouldering past Windy and stepping over this guy's body, you can hear the noise from below deck.
I'm now incredibly nervous, and if dead things start coming up there, you do know I am going to plug the hole, right?
Is that like a
Let's see.
euphemism for something?
Yes.
These might be okay rolls. This first one's probably not. A 13? Raazu?
Against Raazu?
Yeah, your AC?
Yes, that does hit.
A 13 hits.
Raazu is in light armor right now.
So this 26 will also hit, and so will this 18. You're taking the
Allegedly.
full Monty.
Allegedly.
Oh. So
I would assume you would have put your armor on before we got into a big fight.
I'm not going into a naval fight in plate ass armor.
plate ass armor.
It didn't stop the
Raazu,
hammer.
First longsword
Excuse me.
hit is 12 points of slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Second longsword hit is 5 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Third longsword hit is 5 points of slashing damage, plus 13 points of necrotic damage. That third slash tears through your body, and you swear it's putting a big gouge in your soul, and you feel for a moment overwhelmed with anger and shame.
Ow.
But again, he's left himself wide open to attack. He's attacking
I-
perfectly recklessly.
Sure.
And he's not moving an inch. He's ready to cut you. Oh, I'm sorry. He's got a... No, he can't do that yet. I don't know if he'll still be alive next round. I guess we'll find out. But he's not moving. So Red, you're up.
Yep, let's go ahead and stab him with a non-magical. That'll hit an armor class of 25.
That'll do it.
Ow.
Yeah, it's not great.
That's not super.
For 16 damage.
Okay. Are you moving or staying put?
Bonus action, let's give Birdie advantage on his next attack against... Oh, that guy's dead. Never mind.
The officer?
Let's give Wendy advantage on her next attack against... Everything's stunned or dead or jumps. Alright, let's give Adrex advantage on his next attack against this guy. In case that ever comes up, and that's the end of Red's turn.
Okay. It's going to bring us to my red guys. Guy.
Singular, yeah.
Windy.
Yeah.
You
I
counteract
did,
with blindness.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need a token for that.
I have a 23 to hit you.
Yeah, that'll still hit.
And
Yeah.
an 18 to hit you.
That one won't, because I did punch someone.
Oh, he gets one more. He gets 3 attacks, not 2. 25 on the last hit.
Yeah, that one will, though.
This guy's doing some work. All right, he stabs you with his rapier for 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Then with his offhand dagger for 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And it's fair to say that the crew aboard the Nixie are very shaken. They were caught unawares. They're beset by a much more powerful foe. And he can see that his other 2 officers on the deck are just standing there with silly looks on their faces. Not having a great day. It's going to bring us to Adrex.
HP check. Who's in trouble?
I'm good.
Raazu is severely wounded.
Haven't gotten hit yet.
Alright. Stab.
You're stabbing the stunned guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
He took a lot of damage from that.
Oh, I did get hit once. It wasn't that bad.
23.
That'll hit.
For 12 damage.
For 12 damage. Okay.
All right.
And he's looking real bad, but he's still up for now.
Oh, okay. Adrex shouts at Raazu. Rallies her.
Sure.
And you get back.
Is this temp HP or is this?
Yeah, 7 temp HP.
Okay.
It would have been 8, but now Adrex can play the piano.
Yeah.
That's good.
Fair. Second attack.
Okay.
Same stun dude.
Get him.
It's a pair of 10s, so 18.
18 will hit.
All right. For 11 damage.
Sorry, 11?
Yep.
Okay, and he moves no more.
All right. Can't offhand because that rally costs a bonus action.
Yep.
Moving or staying put?
Yep.
I'm gonna. Oh wait, no. I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna stay put.
Okay, it's going to bring us to my blue guys.
Blue guys, blue guys.
We will start with Adrex here, actually.
Can't really get.
Excuse
We
me.
can get him over here into the
What?
party. We
All
can
right.
get him onto this square because you knocked him down.
All right.
Yeah, we're going to have 4 guys attack Adrex.
Nice.
Rude.
Okay.
Got a 7,
No.
a 5,
No.
a 14,
No.
22.
Yeah.
For, oh my god, 3 points of piercing damage as the rapiers come in from every angle as you drop these guys. You drop their officer on the deck, and you're blasting rapiers away in all directions, and one of them catches you in the back, and you're like, if only I had my shield.
No, I don't want my shield.
Windy, I got one on you too.
What?
12.
No.
Yeah, he's no good.
That seems implausible.
Raazu.
All right, Ghosty McGhostface is about to get another face full of halberd. That's a 25 to hit.
That'll do it.
Let's put another level 1 slot on that. Almost a crit. So that is 9 slashing and 11 radiant damage.
Okay, 9 slashing and, 11 radiant?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And once again, you're just tearing this thing to shreds with your radiant halberd. But it's not quite dead yet. Moving or staying put?
Uno mas. Let's hit it one more time.
Uno mas.
Uno mas.
Live
God, dang it.
mas.
Really? That's only a... It's only a 13 to hit.
13 doesn't.
We're all in range. Does that matter?
He just used that.
I used
Damn
that
it.
once already.
It's only damn.
Staying put?
Yeah. Let me just mark off my...
No one buys that he didn't miss a second time.
Adrex.
Yes. Oh no.
Many zombies begin shambling up the stairs from below decks. And one of them gets close enough to take a
Zombies.
swipe at you.
Many zombies.
Make a... Don't make anything. I'm gonna roll the hit.
Okay.
19.
Yeah, that
Okay.
hits.
He grapples you, and now he's gonna bite you with advantage because you're grappled.
Oh, eat shit.
He probably would. He's a zombie, and I've got a 17 on the bite.
Yeah, that hits.
Just hits.
Sounds like he's gonna eat Adrex instead.
7 points of piercing damage from the zombie bite, and you can see there's more zombies below decks where he came from. So you are grappled by him. We'll just go ahead and do this to make that nice and apparent. And there seems to be more pushing up from below decks behind him. Just
Guys,
not spacing
zombies
his hand.
below decks.
Windy.
It hurt.
What?
Windy.
Oh.
It's your turn.
Hit you.
All right. That sounds like a real problem with the zombies.
Mhm.
However, I'm also dealing with these officers, Adrex, so hang in there, buddy. And I'm gonna give one of them a nice boot to the face, the stun one.
Okay.
Nah, boot to the head.
Don't sing. It's not your birthday.
26
26 will hit.
for 10 slashing damage. And could you make me that con save again?
I sure will. 17.
That'll pass.
Okay.
I am, however, going to give him a nice longsword slash now.
Okay.
You're so generous.
I'm extremely generous, yeah. That's a 22 to hit.
Yep.
12 slashing damage, and make me that con save again.
15.
That one will fail.
That one will fail. So the stunned guy is still stunned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And my cape is fluttering behind me dramatically.
As it is wont to do. Birdie.
Yes. I'm going to stab the zombie on Adrex
Okay.
because that seems to be the most pressing thing happening within my reach. No, that's not going to hit
What do you
unless
think is a hit?
That's a zombie.
Oh, that is a zombie. That is an 11.
11 hits.
Okay.
They have an AC of Zambo, yes. This is a
Let's just
thing.
recreate all the old jokes. It's 5th edition, so you can do sneak attack damage.
Yeah. I never knew that
Very-
rule about 3rd edition, and I don't understand why that's a rule in 3rd edition.
That is
I've always thought it
a
was dumb.
25.
25
Piercing.
damage?
Yeah.
It's like a huge
And
reverse
you
because now
stab the
it's frozen.
Zombo, and it disintegrates into a puff of just putrid ash that permeates
All-
the air.
All on Adrex.
Adrix, you need a shower now. Moving or staying put, Birdie?
Adrex always needs a shower.
I am going to stay put,
Okay.
so I can stab anything that grapples onto Adrex.
Ghostface Killer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's good.
Lets
I'm
go
okay
of
with-
his sword, and his sword floats in the air in front of him, begins spinning wildly. He throws his hands out to the side, throws his head back, and lets out this terrifying ghostly wail.
Yep.
And this guy, who's dead, turns into a Zombo.
So you admit though
and
that
this
his
guy
whale
who's
is
dead.
ghostly.
Turns into a Zombo.
We almost had him down before this.
Yeah, sorry guys.
But he
By the
can't
way,
attack
like-
doing that, so...
Again, hands up, everyone who wondered why Brickroad was keeping the dead people on the field. I was just like, I don't know how I feel about that.
Red.
All right, let's try something. I'm gonna drop my rapier, grab the silver short sword that used to be in my hanging from my pack that's now sitting on the deck, and try stabbing him with that instead.
Okay.
He didn't
that
attack.
would be,
He didn't attack recklessly. He just he raised his ambos.
Oh.
That's correct.
Well, either one of those is gonna miss. So then, since the oil is keeping me from getting a on the hilt, go ahead and just try another stab with my. How did that actually roll?
It looked like it rotated to a 3 instead.
That's I hit the 3 button. It's right above the roll button. Okay, that'll hit an armor class of 15.
15 does not hit.
Okay.
It's like you ate some fried food in NetHack, and now you keep dropping your weapon everywhere. Yeah, moving or staying put?
That's the end of Red's turn.
Okay, it's going to bring us to my red guys. One of them's stunned, the other one is Windy-tastic.
Windy
I mean, they're both
tacular.
windy-tastic.
I'm surprised nobody got that. I did just set the deck on fire.
I rolled a 1, 2, and a 3. That's fucking embarrassing. So
No, none of those are gonna do it.
not going to do it.
No.
I've never seen a 1, 2, and a 3 like that. Adrex, you're up.
It takes some skill.
Okay, so to review.
Yeah.
Zombo,
Yeah.
Zombo,
Mhm.
crew.
The idea would there would be a lot more dead crew by this point in the fight, and you'd have a bunch of zombos. But yeah, you got it.
Okay, this sucks.
We were saved by our own ineptitude.
Do I still have advantage on this guy, or does that only last like a turn?
That's gone.
It's gone. All right. The biggest threat here.
Now I think would be a good time for cold breath. You got a
I
big
can't.
old-
Wait, why
I mean,
can't you?
I've been thinking about it, but I don't want to hit people.
Like, it's just a line, isn't it?
No, it's a
No,
cone.
it's a cone, but you can angle the cone such that you're hitting like this side.
Which side? What is your thinking?
Like
Just kind of do it this way, that way
Can
the
I?
edge.
Will you let me get away with that, Brick
I'll
Road?
give you these 4 guys safely without
No,
hitting
aim
anybody
towards
else.
me. I'm a monk.
It's fortitude.
All right.
Constitution.
Constitution.
How much damage does that do anyway?
None.
3d6.
Yeah.
You can
let's
get all of these guys if you also want Windy, but you won't get the 2 guys on the side. How's that sound?
All right. Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
The stunned guy doesn't necessarily make that a disadvantage, does he? It's a
Nah.
strength or dex save. He automatically fails. All right, I've got 2 zombies, 2 crew, and 2 officers there. Let's do the zombies first. They both roll 9s.
Fails.
How much damage?
We'll tell you. 10 cold.
Okay.
What's your DC? Because I got a 15.
14.
Ah,
Crew
Stay
I'll
for
take
half.
5 damage in order to fuck up these
Pretty low.
guys. No problem.
I got a
You don't-
3
I
and a
don't think you
5
take
on
it.
the crew.
Both fail. So 10 damage. 10 cold.
Okay.
And that's no damage on a save, right?
Half damage,
No,
I
it's
think.
half damage on save.
Half. Okay.
So he's dead.
Do monks not get like a?
That's a deck save.
And the officers
Oh.
both got 18s.
Yeah.
So 5 damage each?
Yeah, 5 cold.
Okay. Good
Still
news.
pretty
There's
good.
one standing next to you who's stunned. He is now bloodied.
Nice.
And how much damage did Windy take?
5.
Okay. Windy, it gets real cold all of a sudden. You think Adrex might have sneezed. Moving or staying put, my friend?
Hold on just a second.
Mhm.
I need to mark off my breath weapon. And I'm going to mark off Action Surge.
Yay!
You are
Stab.
allowed to use the bonus action if you want.
Okay, wait.
I'm not
Actually,
gonna
no.
be a
I want to stab Crew.
Okay.
Do I want to stab Crew? Yeah, I want to stab Crew.
Okay.
First attack. That is 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
For... Well, 11 damage.
All right. And he's
Make
bloodied.
I'm going to do a second attack.
Okay.
$26 again.
Also hits.
For another 6 damage.
6 points. And you got him. You liberate his
And-
disgusting head from his ugly body.
Raazu.
Please keep that in note because he won't be able to bite you without a head.
I can't raise zombies anymore. That's a once per day thing. So
Okay.
Raazu. Oh! Adrex's shouting is more panicked than normal, so it's only 4 temp HP.
now you can't add to your temp HP. You can't grant more temp HP.
Oh!
It doesn't.
Well then,
So she can either
Fuck
keep the
that.
7 she had or replace the 7 with the 4.
Yeah, I haven't
That
taken
goes-
another hit yet, so.
in that case, you can have 4 temp HP.
Windy?
Yeah.
Give it to Windy, yeah.
Okay. So he froze you with dragon breath, but then rallied you, so it's fine.
He almost fixed the mess he caused,
It's like it's just an apology.
which is an Adrex original.
Okay.
It's very.
Adrex, this
Yeah.
guy heads over to this door, and he's leaving your threat range.
Yeah.
Actually, he's going to attack you first, then he's going to do that, for what it's worth. Ooh, it might actually hit. Ooh, how's an 18 do?
Yeah. I guess I'll allow that.
Beautiful. Take 7 points of piercing damage.
Oh, eat shit.
And then he bonus action disengages and starts fumbling with this doorknob. Red.
Bonus action
Uh,
disengaged.
I'm going to
What
point
the
out that I did not relock that after I picked the lock.
Oh, you're right. Then he just opens the door. Thank you for
Bitch, where are you
reminding me.
going? Adrex shouts that at him. Bitch, where are you going?
That was rude.
Adrex.
Okay. And
Language.
how many Buccaneers left? No, I got one on Windy, who's not stunned. Oh, I got another one on Adrex, too. I can see him back there. Got another 18 for Adrex.
Oh, come on.
For 8 points of piercing damage.
Stop it.
Windy, I have
Yeah.
a 22
Okay.
for 5 points of piercing damage.
You could have given me that 18. I could have dodged that.
As the Buccaneers are stabbing at you. That's going to bring us to...
Looks like Raazu.
So he just disappears into this room when he opens up the door. Raazu, it's your turn.
Yeah, I gotta deal with Ghostface Killa here.
He's very close to dead. If you don't get him this turn, I'll be surprised.
18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, thank God. Okay. I think it's my last level 1 charge. It's 7 slashing damage
Okay.
and 15 radiant damage.
Red and Raazu,
Mm-hmm.
I need dexterity saving throws.
Is this against magic or a spell?
Not technically, no.
20.
20,
20 as well.
20 as well. Let me give you guys credit.
Oh
for
no,
saving.
that's 26.
Yeah, you're next to Raazu.
The
so
visage
+4.
of this creature, the outline, his humanoid outline, and his sword vanish from sight. And for a second, the medallion is just dangling there in midair, where it was hanging from its neck. In a second, the bandage that Red is wrapped around it ignites and burns away, and the thing glows red hot, and then explodes, sending shrapnel. And you guys both duck the blast.
The amulet's completely gone now.
Yeah, it's just completely destroyed.
Okay. So I have another. I have another attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You
pull
have
out
to
a
jump over the
javelin,
ship to use it.
or I can pull out a javelin and throw it at that Zambo
You could totally do that.
because I need to clear space for me to get over there. That's a 25 to hit
That'll hit.
for 8 damage.
Okay. And now the Zambo has a javelin sticking out of it.
Cool. That's gonna end Raazu's turn.
Okay. Let us start with Adrex.
Yeah.
Adrex, I have a 7 and then a 13.
Pair of misses. All right.
Okay. Windy, I got 2 Zambos on you.
What?
Oh, this... No, that's not going to hit. 15 doesn't hit?
No.
No. Neither does a 12.
No.
How about a 20?
It just hits.
Then he gets to roll his bite at advantage, as you are now grappled by my good friend here.
Don't love that.
And the bite is a 16.
That won't hit.
So you're grappled by him, and he's trying to take a bite out of you, and he just gets a face full of feathers. And another one appears from coming up the stairs behind, and there's lots more where that came from. Adrex. Well, I guess everybody. Here's a shout from inside this room that just says, "Clear away, men! I'm bringing him out!"
Uh-oh.